Making use of symmetry when modeling parts can save time and simplify design changes. This part, for example, has symmetry across the top plane, meaning it is exactly the same on the upper half as it is on the lower half. You can see that it has the exact same features: the rounded base, extruded boss, and 2 holes on either side. Because of this, we can design half of the part and use the mirror feature to generate the other side. First, I'll create a new part file. Make sure the units are set to inch, pound, second, and set the material to plain carbon steel. I'll start by creating the sketch of the first base extrude on the front plane. I'll sketch a vertical line coincident to the origin and use auto transition to create the arc. I'll also make sure that as I sketch, the vertical, horizontal, and tangent relations are automatically created. Now, I'll add dimensions. 3.5 inches for the vertical line and 0.75 inches for the radius of the arc. Now that the sketch is fully defined, I'll launch the Extruded Boss feature from the Features tab. Using a blind end condition, I'll extrude the sketch a 1/4 inch. I'll click OK, and the base is created. Next, I'll create a hole wizard hole on top of this rounded face. I'll select the face and launch the hole wizard feature. This design uses a countersunk hole type, using the ANSI inch standard. The type will be a 100-degree flathead screw with a 1/4 inch diameter, and I'll use a through-all end condition so it goes through the entire part. I'll switch to the Positions tab and click the face to place the sketch point for the hole position. Notice that the sketch point is shown in blue, indicating that it's underdefined. To fully define the sketch point, I'll add a concentric relation between the point and the arc of the base. I'll click OK, and the hole is added. Next, I want to focus on the tombstone-shaped boss. There are several ways to approach this. The simplest method, in this case, is to start with a block, extruded up from the front face of the base. I'll start a sketch on the front face of the part. I'll sketch a rectangle and dimension the sides: 0.5 inches and 0.75 inches. I'll also make the bottom edge of the rectangle 2.5 inches from the origin. All that is left to do is decide how to center the rectangle with respect to the rest of the part. You can see that if I click and drag the sketch, it's free to move from side to side, even though its dimensions are defined. To center the sketch, I'll use a piece of reference geometry, a center line, to connect the midpoint of the bottom of the part to the midpoint of the lower sketch segment. I'll add a vertical relation, and the sketch is now centered and fully defined. I can now extrude the sketch 1/2 inch and click OK.